Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Beebs. Thank you for liking. Hi, Mooney. Can you guys hear me all right? Hi, Rip Robot. I don't know if it's RIP Robot or Rip, but hello. Thank you so much for liking, guys. You can? Okay, awesome. So how was your guys' days today? Boring? No, you didn't get up to anything? You know what, though? Sometimes boring days are all right. Sometimes you need boring days. Just studying? Oh, okay, I take that back. That sucks. Well, at least you're being smart and studying like you need to be. Hi, Shiggy, welcome. Hello, Red Blood. Welcome to my stream. Are you new here? I don't think I recognize your name. And a long-ass workout. You worked out? That's impressive. Like, I wish I could work. Like, I could work out, but, I hate working out. Working out sucks. I hate it. Hi, Owen. Cute thumbnail. Oh, no, it has ads. I was going to try out a new playlist, and it has ads. How disappointing. I need to get ad blocker. I actually was surprised. I was going to try out YouTube Premium. I don't know what it's called. Like the one that has no thumbnails and stuff. And there was no free trial. Like, why don't they have a free trial? Like, that's kind of weird. Cute thumbnail. You like my boogie? I actually had a boogie like that today. Just get ad block? I've tried to get ad block, and I downloaded it, and every single time I open my browser, it resets. Like, this computer's trash. Like, and I don't feel like doing it every single time I open my browser. Welcome, Glitch. Yeah, they do want the money. It's just weird. There's no, like, not even 1 week trial. Like, I was expecting, like, a month trial, but, like, nope, nothing. You get nothing. Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer Song from Lover is... Oh, here we go again with the Taylor Swift facts. But that's, I didn't realize that song was that old now. I guess time flies. Actually, I went to the beach today. It was very unexpected. My friend just was like, hey, I bought a kayak. Is it a kayak? Yeah, a kayak today. And I was like, what the hell? Why did you get a kayak? And they're like, yeah, and I'm picking up a life jacket. You want to go test out the kayak with me? And I was like, okay. I've never been in a boat, though. Actually, I was thinking about it, but then when we got to the beach, like, it was so crowded. Like, I couldn't believe how crowded it was there, to the point where, like, there was barely any space even in the water, and I didn't feel comfortable enough for my first time, to, like, do it in front of all these people and then try to, like, maneuver and not, like, drown in front of everybody. So I was like, I'm willing to try, but maybe not right this moment. So I just sat in the sand and watched them row around, and they had a blast. So, and I had a whole bunch of sodas with me. Why did that's weird. My Alexa thought I was talking to her. I'm gonna mute her. I don't like her now. That freaked me out. She was spying on us. No, I didn't go hiking. In fact, wait, I didn't tell you about my smash burgers. I went out to get smash burgers at my friend's house. Actually, it was her boyfriend's house, but he made them on. I was like, oh, that's a nice barbecue you got. And he was like, that's not a barbecue, it's a grill. If you look, it's a flat top. And I was like, oh, okay. Alrighty, sir. You take this seriously. And he had his jean apron on. He took it very seriously. And they were delicious. What he did is he put, like, cut up onions. Literally. Yeah, I wish I could say smashing like Niles Thornberry, like smashing. Did I do good? I just tried to do it. I don't think I did good. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, he took like a whole bunch of like onions, like half of the burger was onion. But what he did is he fried the onions up and like made them in circles. Like he put them in a circle and started frying them. And then once they were cooked, he put the ground beef on top and smushed it on top of it. And then he put the spices and stuff. And then he like had this like weird thing that has a handle on it that squishes. And he like was like squishing it really tight, like on the grill. I was gonna say barbecue, but no, it was the grill. But it was pretty fancy, and it had like air fryers attached to it, and I was like, whoa, that's pro. For a sec, I thought you were playing the music only version. No, it's not. What I'm playing today is it's a new playlist for me. It's called Velvet Rope Vibes, 1987 lo-fi Japanese 80s anime Ghibli type by Japan Style. Hi, Koyo. Hi, Owser. And hello, Sakura. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. What time is it for you? For me, it's 10 p.m. at night. Hi. Welcome to my stream. Thank you so much for liking. Hello. Oh, wait. Am I being restreamed? I'm such a jerk. I better check. Guys, I'm an airhead today, just so you know. Like, it's really bad today. I hope I'm not being restreamed right now. Okay, I'm not. Oh, yes, I am. Okay. Thank God. Yes, thank God. It's just Ellen. Did you just hear my voice? It caught me off guard. Is that what I sound like? Now I'm sad. Should I do a whole string like that? It would be like chaos. You thought I was an ad? Can you imagine that noise in an ad? What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Beep, boop, 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 bop. I forgot. Oh, yeah. Guys, when I was at the beach, my friend was like in the kayak, and they went like around the corner, so I couldn't see them anymore. Lo and behold, suddenly this group of people walked by, but for some reason, test your internet, play it, and unmute the stream from time to time. What? My thing is playing. It's playing right now. But yeah, anyways, yeah. These people came over, and for some reason they like immediately gave me eye contact, and I should not have gave them eye contact back. Cause like they like busted out this weird like this weird Jamaican dance or something and started dancing around me, and they wouldn't stop. And I was so nervous. And then they were like, are you gonna go in the water? And I was like, no, I don't know. And he's like, you should go, but it's cold. And they were like literally dancing around me. 2 guys and 1 girl. And I was like, and I was like really shy about the whole thing. It was so weird. But you know, they were like, they weren't like mean or anything. They were really happy. Like they were trying to be nice to me, but I was like, wow, these people. Hi, Legion Bladers. Yeah, I hate when that happens, when you're at the beach and this group of people start like doing the weird tribal, weird looking dance around you. It was so weird. It was literally random people on the beach. But they were definitely tourists. Like, they had accents, and I think they like spoke a different language too. Or their accents were so strong, I just didn't understand sometimes. I think they spoke a different language and they had accents. Thank you for liking. Bedtime, I hear? Soon. I mean, not for me, but maybe for you guys. I mean, this is the time for bedtime for normal people. Hi, Aaron. Welcome. Thank you so much for liking Glitch. And thank you so much for liking Shiggy. Took you long enough. Gosh. I got school on Tuesdays, so I gotta start sleeping early. Why did I take so long to read that? Wait. Oh, yeah. The summer holidays, summer vacation is over soon, isn't it? That sucks. I think someone said their birthday is right when school starts, the first day in my... I don't know where I saw that. Maybe it was in my chat. That sucks. All right. Have a good night, Legion, and I hope you can get some sleep tonight. Take care, and thank you for joining my stream. Are you still about 50% to the PCGs? I still haven't even gotten paid, so I don't know. Beats me. I'm just waiting. I just got a good knuckle crack. I can't crack my knuckles. Like, I remember growing up, like my family, like everybody would be cracking their knuckles, and when I would try, like nothing would happen. I think I managed to do it a few times, and it would like felt like my hand broke. Like it was something I didn't want to be doing. So I don't think I can. But my toes, I can crack my toes pretty much every morning or a few times a day. Do you think I should try right now, or will you guys puke? I'll try. They didn't crack. They're not ready. Maybe tomorrow they will. Get that bag clean. Well, I mean, hopefully I will. You got the oil and you didn't drop it? Yay! Did you put it like? Wait, are you putting it like in your car or something? Well, whatever you're using for. Did you get the job done without spilling it at home? Because there's still potential for you to spill it at home. Hi, Mithrius. Welcome. Oh, I actually had a question. I couldn't, like, when I searched you on Twitter, like, nothing was coming up for me. And I was trying to DM you something because I was sending out my thank you birthday cards. And yours is the last one. And I don't know what is up with my Twitter. I can't, like, search my followers or people I'm following. Or like, it's so weird. I just can't find you or something. Unless you blocked me. No, but like literally, like I'll even type in like the words Nexas and it doesn't come up. Like I have to like start scrolling like and go to like the big search part. It's like, really? Like it doesn't even come up for me. Like what's wrong with my Twitter? Or Leo, I'll type in Leo Bound and it won't come up. Or Kiko and it won't come up. And it's like I'm literally, we follow each other. Like what the heck? It's currently in the trunk. It's in an extra in case I run out. It's an extra in case I run out of the room. Okay. The thank you cards, it was cute. I'm glad you guys liked it. I was really nervous to send them out. I was like, are they going to think I'm like a weirdo? Are these weird? I don't know. But they're all different. Because I didn't want to send you guys all the same ones. So that's why it kind of took me long. Because my brain's a little slow some days. So, like, just one card, I'm, like, sitting there staring, like, Maybe two inside baseball. What's an SE? My brain doesn't work. Oh. I don't know if I'm allowed to share that. I don't want to get in trouble. I won't go into the details. I'll just say no. It was pretty sweet. Okay. I still have one waiting to be sent out. Nano, I'm getting the Eras Tour hoodie for my birthday. That's awesome. When's your birthday? Wait, can you see birthdays on the profiles here? No, you can't. They should add, no wait, that's weird. They shouldn't add that. I just wish I could see your birthday. September 28th. Oh, that's really soon. Happy early birthday. That's like a month away. It was cute indeed. I saw it right before I went to sleep. Well, I hope I made you have, or brightened your night, or I don't know. You know what I mean. My brain no worky tonight, guys. That's why I got my Sunday stories going, because at the end of the week, my brain doesn't work. So I resort to just reading the words that are placed in front of me like a robot. Although I know some people start the week on Sunday, and then some people start the week on Monday. Like I'll see like they'll do it different on their schedules and stuff. Hi, Kira Husky. Welcome. I actually used to have a husky, and her name was Philly. And the cool thing about her, okay, maybe my dad was just messing with me, but I think it's true. Like, I'm almost certain it was true that her parents, one was a wolf and one was a husky, and they had like part husky, part wolf. And we had one of the puppies, and her name was Philly for like the Philadelphia Flyers. But I think I might have told you guys like this whole thing where she got rabies, and there was this whole thing, and it was so sad. But then my best friend also had a husky for a long time. He passed away, natural causes. He was such a cutie. He passed away near Christmas time last year, but he was such a cutie. He lived a long life too. My Malibu is in the repair shop because when my brother came over to visit, he slammed into my car. You have the most unfortunate luck, especially when it comes to like vehicles and stuff. Does he like suck at driving? He needs to get his license removed. And speaking of that, I actually saw a car accident today. Like, I saw it happen, and it was in the Walmart parking lot, and I was like, those freaking dummies. And like the whole front of the car was like bent, so like the hood of the car was completely like diagonally sideways, and then the other one was like the passenger door was completely like pushed all the way in. And I was like saying, hey, those people are so dumb. And I looked at them, and they were my friends. They were people I knew. And I was like, oh my gosh, oopsie. Literally me today. I stayed up at the previous night, got through yesterday through adrenaline, and got a good last night's sleep, so I was super tired today at work. Ooh, that's always fun. Are you gonna fall asleep tonight to my relaxing story time? Kira from the Netflix cartoon? I don't know what that is. I haven't heard of it. Yeah, the husky story. Hi, Phobia. Hi, Ghostberry. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. I gotta catch up. Huskies are adorable. Yes, I think out of all the dogs I've ever met, like, huskies are like the craziest. Like, they have so much personality. I remember my friend, she was actually my roommate for a little bit, and we had the husky there, and he wasn't used to me living there, so they were going out for dinner. No, they were going out for breakfast, so they left. So he thought he was completely alone and that they abandoned him and nobody was home. And guys, the noises that came from this dog sounded like a man Sasquatch freaking yodeling so loud at the top of his lungs. I would reenact it, but you guys would never think of me the same. It was insane how loud he was yelling. It was like, bah! But like, guys, I don't even want to do it, how loud he was. And I like whipped the door open, and I was like, what the hell is going on down here? And he just looks at me, and I was like, that was you. That was you? You freaking weirdo dog. He was so scary. You guys want me to do the noise? I don't. He was like, brah! But like, brah! It was so scary. It was so much louder than that guy's stuff. And he was scaring me, okay? And then he would start like yelping while doing it. I don't want to do it because maybe like the police will come running over, like thinking something's wrong. I mean, I have screamed like a freaking monkey on the stream before. But yeah. Wait, I don't want to wake up the neighbors. They'll yell at me like the old lady yelled out the window that one day. But yeah, that was my day. What about you guys? Did any of you guys have anything interesting happen today? When I was at Walmart, I actually got cauliflower buffalo bites. I kind of wanted to try them. Like, I always like see like the vegans and stuff hyping about them. Like, oh, it's the new chicken wing. And I'm like, sure it is. But I want to try it out and see what it tastes like. Because it was on sale, so. very uneventful weekend. Mine wasn't, and I'm not used to that, to be honest. Like, I'm very introverted. Just work. There was a parade in town. A parade. Wait, what was the parade for? Was it like a holiday or something? I'll tell you a story about, I have to burp. Sorry, guys. I didn't mute on time. Not that I even attempted to, but you know. But yeah, I'll tell you a story. Me and my friend that, the friend of the day, apparently, the one with the husky too, a long time ago, maybe like over 5 years ago now, there was a Christmas parade happening, and they would go around town, and all the people would like go on the sidewalks, and it was like this huge parade, and there was like a section where you could walk your dogs, and if you dressed them up and everything, and we were like, you know what, let's do that. And we got him to put like these weird little bells around his ankle, and a little Santa hat and a bow, and he had like bells on his tail, and he looked so cute. And she was walking him the whole way because he's a little bit rambunctious, and she was like, but once we get to like the main part, like you can hold him if you want. And I was like, that's really kind, I will do that. And then we get to the main part, and he starts like freaking out because of his pom-poms, and he just like immediately squats onto the road and takes the biggest dump on the road, and it was steaming. Well, I was humiliated. I was humiliated. And then he was trying to kick it on people, and I was like, you can hold him now, and I'm running. I'm gonna go hide over here and pretend I'm not even involved. And I went away because I was shy. Speaking of crash, he talked about earlier. This was 4 years ago, and we stopped at the stoplight, and the car next to us slammed into a small red sedan. And the car he hit. That is very specific. That is some very specific facts. Was everybody okay, though? Hopefully everybody was okay. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I've gotten in a car accident. Like, the worst that ever happened is, I think, maybe in the snow, like the car like swerved and we like went into the ditch. And it was like very slow motion, and you kind of just drive out. And that was like maybe once or twice when I was younger, like my dad driving or something. But like no car accidents. I'm afraid of car accidents though. Like most of the time when I'm in the car, I'm just like, oh no, like I really hope an accident doesn't happen. No airbags deployed. What the heck? That's weird. Hopefully, they can like hopefully, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like that sounds like illegal. Actually, I know somebody whose car is so outdated it doesn't have airbags in it, and it's allowed because of the how old the car was. Those are all the cutest. I think you like the color green. I'm guessing you like the color green. Do you like reptiles and stuff? I like dinosaurs. It was like a very slow hit. They were not going fast. Those ones are always the weirdest. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I start into reading the next part of Coraline. I think we only have like a chapter or two left. I should probably pull it up and see which chapter we're even on, because I kind of forget. I think it was 10 or 12. We stopped at chapter 12? Okay. So I was like right in the middle. I don't know. They look like the kid drawings, but in a good way. You know what? I see it. I know exactly what you mean by that. Those are pretty cute. Let's see. I'm just scrolling to see where we're at. Okay. 12. What would that be? Like IX? I can't remember how it works. What's X? Is that 10? Hmm. X. Okay, I think it's the next one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think that's right. What's the last line? Yeah, you're exactly right. Literally, the last line is like, Coraline barely noticed that she had wriggled down and curled cat-like on her grandmother's uncomfortable armchair, and she didn't even notice when she fell into a deep and dreamless sleep. You have a good memory, because I haven't read. Did I read it? When was the last time I read it? Was it a week ago or two? I can't remember. Once upon a time, and what are you going on about? I sparred out. What are you yapping about? Coraline scared me a lot as a kid. It scares me now too as an adult, but I didn't realize, like, I'm reading the book now, and it's a little bit more scary than the movie. Like, there's some parts in it that were scarier. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but it seemed creepier in the story so far. Yeah, it's kind of horror, but like it just seems way more creepier than the movie. The movie was like obviously had its creepy vibes, but not nearly as dark as the book. I feel like they made it more like I don't know what the word is, but I like how Coraline turned out in the movie though. I like those cheesy horror movies from like the 80s. What are some of them, for example? I'm trying to think of them. The only one I can think of is like War of the Worlds or something. But yeah, I think I'll just wait a little while until we get into that, just so we can chat for a bit. I didn't notice your message to me yesterday on stream. Oh yeah, you did stream last night. I was watching for a while, and like I saw the L star, and I was like Apex, and then I saw like the grappler, and I saw like the building stairs and like the building designs, and I was like Apex. It was like making me all excited. But yeah, there was like a lot of things that I thought were pretty cool in it, and I didn't realize how fast paced it was. You were using the L-Star? Yeah, the L-Star is actually one of my favorite guns right now in Apex, because I don't like how you don't have to reload it. At least in Apex you don't. You just kind of have to let it cool off for a second. That's no biggie. The Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, derp my brain. You're right. It's just there's so many remakes of that now that, like, yeah, it's kind of insane how many times they've remade them. Banana nano. Or is it banana nano? Either way, I like both. I like banana candy. Have you guys ever tried banana flavored candy? Or like banana flavored like marshmallow candies? They're so good. Is your favorite the L-Star? Or the marshmallow candy? It's funny how they explain how to survive in a movie, and yet they break all the rules. Yeah, literally though, especially like the older horror movies as well. They can be good, but sometimes exactly it is so sickeningly sweet. Like those ones that kind of like evaporate in your mouth. You can get like I've seen one shaped like peanuts before. I've seen that before. And there's like strawberry flavored ones and chocolate ones. I've also seen banana candy, super rare, that's gummy, and it has like the sugar on the outside. Do you know what I mean? Like how you can have like this. It's not sour though; it's sweet. And so it's like gummy and then sugary, sugar crystals on the outside. It was so good, but I've only like ever seen it like once or twice. Yeah, and it's pretty rare where I live too. Like you gotta like kind of go to like a Dollar Tree or something, and like sometimes they'll have like the most randomest things there. The last time I went there, do you know those ramen? Let me go grab one because I know what it's called. It's right in my. Let me go see. Okay, so yeah, last time I was there, so it's called Indomie. Do you know those Indomie noodles? They had potato chips with the flavoring on them, and I stocked up. Yeah, they had potato chips, like it looked like the ramen package, but it looked so cool. It was delicious, and it tasted just like the ramen, but like as chip form. It was really good, but after a while, I kind of got sick of it. When I first got my license, I thought I put the car in drive, but I put it in reverse, and my car flew right. Oh my god! But you know what? That probably happens so much to people. It kind of reminds me of Do you guys know Bob's Burgers? Here when Tina was learning how to drive a car, and she hit the only other car in the parking lot, and it was in slow motion too. That was like the funniest episode, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I can hear my cat calling for me. I'm gonna go snatch him. You want to say hi? I think he wants to say hi. Say hi. You gonna go quiet? The lullaby music's playing. Baby. Say something. What? Baby. 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 What? What you gotta say? What? You snorting now? Silly. That was weird how the background it changed all by itself. Unless Baby was touching it by accident. I didn't even realize. I think maybe he was touching the touchpad on my laptop. I think he did that maybe because it was switched over to a different playlist. Hi Sheila, welcome. How are you? Welcome to my stream. And it never goes out of style. Yeah, Baby knew how to do it. He's a DJ, you know. And it's actually his dream to perform at the Super Bowl before he passes away. He told me. I actually have some raspberry lemonade tonight. I just had a scare because my kids were playing the game. Because my kids were saying the game they played felt inappropriate times, so I'm looking into it. Oh no! What is the game? You know what? It's kind of cool how your kids told you that, because a lot of kids would be like, I can get away with seeing adult things. Baby has big dreams. I believe in him. Aw, I just looked over at him after I read that, and he looked at me and lifted his head up all excited and started stomping his paws on the ground. He's excited now. He's glad that you guys support him. He knows. He's looking at me very excitedly. I think he wants dinner, though. Even though he's old, so he probably has dementia or something. He already had dinner twice, so he doesn't need dinner again. I don't think he actually has dementia, but like he always thinks like he's like, oh, I napped, and now that I'm awake, that must mean it's dinner time. But like he'll nap for 10 minutes, wake up, and be like, oh, it's dinner time. I haven't eaten in days. But he'll do it like every time he wakes up. It's because he has no idea what's ever happening. It's one of Taylor's old songs. I don't even know who Travis is. I'm not sure what weird content they were talking about, but they may be misremembering it. A lot of butt jokes and angry parents making reviews. That's really weird. We got what am I trying to say? What is this? We got the paparazzi. Or no, not the paparazzi, like the gossip people. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But we got one here. The one who knows like all the facts about celebrities and stuff. Travis Kell. I don't think I recognize that name. I hope it's not like a Candle Cove situation. Candle Cove sounds familiar. What's Candle Cove? That sounds very familiar to me. I'm gonna try this lemonade. Oh damn. This is juicy. Oh yeah, I bought grapes earlier, and Mona wanted them. Mona was trying to eat the grapes to the point where I had them in it's a zipper bag that seals like the cold air in or whatever. It's like a insulated bag, and I had the grapes in there to keep them cool, and she managed to squeeze her head into like a 1-inch hole, like 1-inch part of the open zipper, and stick her whole head in there to try to get the grapes. And I caught her with it on her head, like walking backwards and dragging it. And then I looked it up, and like grapes are toxic to cats, so like no, Mona, you can get your head out of there immediately. And I took it off so fast. I find it funny but how I watch VTubers and streamers in general, but I don't care about actors. Yeah, well, I'm kind of the same. It's not that I don't care about them. I don't keep up with them. Like, I'm familiar with some celebrities and everything, but there's none that I'm really like fangirling over. I mean, I used to really like Miley Cyrus when I was younger, though. But like, I wouldn't say I was like the diehard kind of fan. Hi, Mikey. Welcome. It is a weird show. They were tickle each other and touching each other's butts. What's the name of it? That's weird. Is it supposed to be for children? Or, like, does it have a rating? Battle Kitty. I've never heard of that one. That's weird. It sounds like grooming. It sounds like they're, like, discreetly trying to groom the children. Possibly. I haven't seen it, though. I would have to look into it. It is? That's super creepy. That's really weird. I guess it's not that uncommon anymore, though. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but like that whole Amanda Bynes and what are their names? Drake and Josh and them. That whole situation, that was insane. And Zoe 101. I loved Zoe 101 growing up. That was one of my favorite shows. Ooh, I know you see me standing here. Ooh, do I look good, my dear? Doesn't it go like that? Do I look good today? Yeah, if you wanna, baby, let's just get away. Yeah. Does anyone remember it? That intro song was free in my head. Ah! I just kicked my lemonade, but we're good. It had a lid on it. Yeah, I loved Zoe 101. And I liked the Amanda Show. And I really liked Hannah Montana. But it was weird because I got into Hannah Montana like in the end of it. And I was like a hater before that. I was like, screw Hannah Montana. But then like I watched it one time and I was like addicted. I keep having to cough and going on mute because I don't want to deafen you guys. Hopefully when I do my story reading, that doesn't happen. Do it, let it out. They're not like cute coughs though. They're like nasty. They're like, maybe you should go see a doctor. They're like, okay, maybe it wasn't that gross, but you know. Smoker Nano. I remember I had to, my class had, well, I can't talk. When I was in high school, my class had to do a play for drama class. And one of the roles was to be a smoker. And we all went into a row to do our best smoker's voice in the microphone. And I was the winner. But I made the most crustiest voice ever, just as a joke. And they're like, nice. And then I dead ass had to do it for a whole play. And then the thing is, I couldn't keep it up. Like, it started, like, I couldn't keep it going for long. I thought it was just overly Christian parents clutching pearls. I mean, it is, but also worried parents. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's up to, like, the parents' discretion and how they kind of view it. And what the boundaries are, I guess. I'm not sure. Hi, Autumn. Welcome to my stream. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? The best people in life are free? Well, that's true. I was going to say, what people are you paying for? But I'm just going to keep my mouth shut, actually. I remember being a deer and getting shot. Then my friend was a vulture who came to eat my corpse and died of lead poisoning. What? That flip! That is super random. Wait, is PSAs those commercials that are like super morbid and make you so uncomfortable? I think I saw like a compilation of that and I was like, these are like unhinged. Like, who, I feel like the people who made this are the issue. Some of them, like, I feel like they filmed it so they could just do it and get away with it legally or something. So it was just like so like insane, some of them. I believe you, Nano, you did the Marge Simpson impression last stream. The thing is, when I first made the noise, I wasn't even trying to be Marge. I was trying to be like a robot or something, but like I don't know what noise came out. I think I gotta feed my kitties. I'm gonna take you guys with me though. Are you hungry, baby? Baby? What? 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 I think he wants dinner, guys. Okay, all done. I gotta go for now. Sorry, the wife needs me. No problem. Thank you for joining, and I hope your night gets a little bit better. What is he eating? He's just eating some dry food right now. He doesn't have teeth, but the vet said that's fine for some reason. Like, I do give him wet food, but like not all the time. He already had his wet food. He gets wet food 2 to 3 times a day. So if he wants food in between, I just throw in a little bit of the dry food, and he'll eat it. So I guess it's fine. What flavor? He likes chicken. They actually both love the chicken flavors, and it's weird because if I buy beef, they'll like put their noses up at it. In fact, when I got sushi last, I even got sashimi for them, and they didn't. Mona like turned her nose up at it and like barely touched it, and there was a lot of pieces left over. I was shocked. Taylor Swift or Taylor Swift, who is better? Oh my gosh, we have the hardcorest Taylor Swift stan in here ever. Cows and fish are for plebs. What's a pleb? They're picky a little bit, but at the same time, they'll like eat anything. Like, it's weird. And Vivi's very trusting of me. Like, I can put anything in front of him and I'll be like, eat it. And he'll just do it. Even if he doesn't want to. Like, he'll even eat his medicine, like, at will. He's so obedient to me. Mona is a totally different story. Like, if I pick Mona up and even try to put the pill in her mouth, she acts like I'm trying to murder her. It turns into a huge brawl. And the thing is, she's terrified for her life, so I feel bad. But it's like, I'm not being mean. I'm trying to help you. But she won't eat any food if it has medicine, so you have to put it in her mouth. How many cats do I have? I have 2 cats right now. But when I was in high school, I lived in, it wasn't a farm, but it was like kind of like a village, and the houses were like kind of connected, so we all kind of lived like in the same area, and there was so many cats, like indoor/outdoor cats between all the people. There was like probably like 100, and when I moved there, I didn't even know about this, and I was like, wait, there's like swarms of cats just outside everywhere, and me and Baby and Mona lived there, and I let them outside to meet the kitties sometimes too. Actually, that's how I met Mona. I found Mona there in the woods, and she was left all alone. That's actually how I found Mona. And then, Baby lived with her. And then when I moved away, I just took Baby and I took Mona. Yeah, Mona lived there, and I was like, I'm going to take one back. And it was Mona. Hi, Adrian. You want to be special? I mean, everybody's special in their own way. Mona Laura, yeah, that's how I found her. She was a little rascal when I found her too. She was tiny. She was like the size of a soda can. And she was feisty. Yeah, that was annoying. Yeah, well, I was getting the job done because I was, yeah. Wait, what, Adrian? So guys, let's do a vote. Should I do the microphone just like this, or the plug-in microphone? Put it in chat. Put it in chat. When was the last time you used the plug-in? The butt plug? I'm just joking. I don't know what I'm saying. The butt plug-in. Doesn't Rixie have that? Doesn't she have like a detachable plug? It's true. I'm not even messing with you guys. She said so herself. Oh, okay. Don't mind if I do. Hi, Sammy. Yoink. Oh my gosh. I'll pull it like a chainsaw. No, not a chainsaw. Like a lawnmower cord. Oh wait, is the chainsaw cord the same? I think it's the same. Hi, Sammy. Welcome. Did you change your photo again? Oh, I see it now. It's like it's two avatars. Cute. How are you? Kind of, yeah. Rev it up. Hi, Red Chimera. But yeah, it's been a while since I did the mic. I think it was like I only really use the mic when I do my story time reading. So I don't know. What do you guys prefer? I like both. I'm fine with both. I just didn't know if there was one you guys would rather than the other. Hi, Mr. Highway. How are you doing, Chimera? And how are you, Mr. Highway? Thank you so much for liking. In just a few moments here, we're going to get into the story reading. So I apologize if you're not caught up or it's not really your thing. But yes, we will be jumping into the final chapters of Coraline tonight. I don't have a preference. I was just curious if the other mics. I mean, I think it does. I could try it out. I just hope I don't get like a crispy voice and like cough loud into the mic unexpectedly. Or you didn't have a good day or something. Nano's cute though. Thank you. I gotta set it up though. It just takes a second, so it's not that big of a deal. And now I have a desk, so there's so much more room. It's a little crowded though because I have to have my laptop up here still, but it's not that bad. Like it's much better than what I had before. Has someone ever donated in your stream? Well, you can't really donate the way that the gifting works is pretty much like donations. Like yeah, it's like a gift. But you can't like put like a donation, I think. Oh, I'm positive you can't do that. Yeah, it's better than the makeup desk. Bad weekend? Oh, I'm sorry. You love my voice? Thank you. I donated during the stream? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? You better not have. I can't even get my freaking I can't even get a new tab to open, so I don't know. Which internet service provider do you plan to switch to? Okay, I actually cannot give out that information because where I live, it's like very local internet connections. Like you'll know exactly. I would be doxing myself. So I don't have many options where I live. I think I have like 2 to 4 options. It's pretty bad. But I think I might go in there and like complain hard and just see like if something can be done, because like maybe something's like actually wrong and it's just not detected yet. Like I don't know. Yeah, I'll show them who's boss, and if I threaten to leave, maybe they'll give me a deal. I don't know, but all I know is the other one I was looking at, it's double the like the I don't know, guys, I'm gonna sound like a noob. It's like double all the numbers that I have for my plan right now. So it's like double, 2 times better or whatever. And it's the same price. But the thing is, it's the same price for only 2 years. And then it goes back to a normal price, which is like $30 more. So I'm thinking, maybe in that 2 years though, like something new will come out for cheaper and then I'll just cancel. Like, I don't know, maybe something I can do that. And And then another annoying thing is, it's kind of random. My place isn't so big, so I can see where the person who lived here before, they had the other internet, and they still have the little internet box on the wall. And where it is, it's so ugly that I can't even hide it if I were to put like all these, like the router and everything like that. Like it would look hideous. So like, I don't know. And that actually is a factor for me. Because it's like right in my hallway, not being covered. I don't know how the other person even dealt with that. So if like it can't be moved, I'd be like, that's insane. Hi Zach, welcome. Did you get my thank you note? Thank you for the gift, Zach. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty hideous. And where I have it right now, it's like discreetly in the back of my TV stand, like with behind the cupboard and everything. And I just have like the back of the TV stand. I have the little panel just removed temporarily because it's like against the wall, so you can't even see it. But yeah, I think I will start into my story reading soon because I didn't even realize it's been an hour. What? Thank you for the gift, Zach. Oh, okay, bye. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. 11:11. I'll try so hard not to forget 11:11. You guys are going to have to remind me. Hi, Aslan. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining my stream. Be back next time? Okay, I'll see you around. Okay, I just got to set up my microphone. Wait. Oh, wait. No, I found it. Can you guys hear the kitty ears? The bell? Can you hear it? It's on my chair. No, it's like the kitty ears on my chair. Okay, guys. I'm going to take a big gulp of my raspberry lemonade. It's 2 liters, and I'm chugging it out of the bottle. Okay, I'm just setting up. This looks good. Okay, guys, give me a moment, and I'm going to... Wait, I lost something. Where'd it go? Wait, maybe I can't do the microphone. Where did the thingy go? I can't find the adapter for it. Let me look in here. Oh, wait, I found it. Wait. Oh, guys, I am so confused right now. I'm having like a moment. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, I'm going to connect you guys right now. 1 sec. Testing. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. I don't want to make like any loud noises. Let me fix the settings. Okay. Let me change the music because I don't want this anymore. Can you guys hear the music? Can you hear the music all right? A little bit? Okay. Oh damn, it says it's full throttle. Maybe it's not on my Alexa. How does this sound? Oh wait, yeah, how does this sound? You hear it now? This mic's very strange because this is blaring for me. Like it's so loud for me. If it's too annoying, don't worry about using the mic. You might just be better off when you have a PC to use it. I think when I get my PC, I'm just gonna invest in a better mic. Like I should have done more research, I'm guessing. Oh, my concern was like, I just hoped it wasn't blaring for some of you guys, because that would be loud. Let me see. It's a little loud. But I'm guessing it's just like one of the settings on the microphone. How about that? It's scuffed? What's the scuff about? I'm just curious. What do you hear? I wonder if I can fix it. I think it sounds better. I don't know. If you hear clicking noise, I'm just messing with it really quickly. Well, I'm not sure. Some people say this mic, and some say phone. I'm gonna call someone out. Let's see. Sammy, what does it sound like to you? Oh shit, I should probably stop playing record. I can hear that. It sounds calming. Okay. To you. I'm just wondering what the... Okay. What does the Twitch here? Hi, James Blake. Welcome. Oh, wait. I turned my echo up. Whoops. Welcome. Does this sound a little better? How's this sound? It sounds great. Yeah, I moved the speaker and I put the microphone a little different. Does this sound okay? I was messing around with the settings a bit. It's fine now? Oh, okay. Okay, I think I'll try to like mentally screenshot how I have the knobs turned right now. Okay. I'll just try to not mess with them. It's fine now? Okay. I just didn't want like, I wasn't sure if the Twitch was hearing like some crazy noises or something. Thank you so much for following me. And the music you hear? Or no? You know what? I don't even care. We're gonna read. Let me get 2 tabs open so I can see everybody. Or should we wait till 11:11? Because that's literally in 3 minutes. Because I feel like I'm gonna forget. Because that's when we make our wish, Owzer. I'm not just like, you know what, let's just wait here then for no reason. It's because 11:11 is prime time to make a wish, especially when you're with me. Because I'm magical, you know. Wait until 11:11. I wonder if like the wishing angels or wishing fairies or whoever makes the wishes come true can like feel our strength, like, because we are coming in like mass mobs now. I wonder if they can feel the power. Hi Argo, welcome. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope I'm not too loud to you guys. 2.5 minutes or something. Do you guys have your wishes prepared? I need to stop spinning on my chair because I keep snagging the headphone cord and it's making a noise. Is it an American thing or are you the only person who do it? I'm not even American. I'm not from America, but I think it's just like worldwide, but it just depends on the person. Like, you haven't heard of 11:11, you make your wish? Oh, you know it? Oh, okay. 2 more minutes, guys. You guys have your wishes prepared? You have them ready? You're locked and loaded? I had to cough or clear my throat. My dog keeps licking my hands. What the heck? maybe you can like taste like the sweat on your skin or something. I'm pretty sure when I was younger, my dog would always lick me, and my parents told me it's because like they like the taste of my skin, and I was like, ew, creepy. That's so weird. Yep, 1 more minute to go. Let's see, How long is this chapter? Oops. I hate because when I go to scroll, since it's every single page, I just move the scroll bar slightly and it goes like through 30 pages. It's like, and then I lose my spot. Okay, let me pull it big again. Everybody, hold hands, close your eyes, and make a wish. And if you feel something tickling your toes, don't pay any attention to it. Did you guys make your wish? You did? And don't worry, if you heard anything weird happening, it's just part of the process. Oh, the music got so loud for me. That was unironically some top tier ASMR. Should I do some ASMR? You know what? Maybe I could do an ASMR stream next week. I mean, like, I haven't done it yet. I have the setup. I mean, for the most part, unless my mic wants to do the thing where it, like, makes a weird buzzing noise. The fairy ate my wish. That was just me. Wait, what? No, never mind. It was just the fairy. Okay, guys. I hope you all were able to make your wish, and I will put all my strength and power into making them come true, so I will try my hardest for you. And that we can get started on the story now. I'm going to clear my throat 1 sec. Okay, we're back. I don't think I'm gonna cough or anything, hopefully. Oh wait, what chapter am I in? I'm just scrolling to the chapter we're at now. So, we're on chapter 12. Her mother shook her gently awake. "Coraline," she said. "Darling, what a funny place to fall asleep. And really, this room is only for best. We looked all over the house for you." Coraline stretched and blinked. "I'm sorry," she said. "I fell asleep." "I can see that," said her mother. "And wherever did the cat come from?" "He was waiting by the front door when I came in, shot out like a bullet as I opened it." "Probably had things to do," said Coraline, and then she hugged her mother so tightly that her arms began to ache. Her mother hugged Coraline back. "Dinner in 15 minutes, said her mother. "Don't forget to wash your hands, and just look at those pajama bottoms. What did you do to your poor knee?" "I tripped," said Coraline. She went into the bathroom, and she washed her hands and cleaned her bloody knee. She put ointment on her cuts and scrapes. She went into her bedroom, her real bedroom, her true bedroom. She pushed her hands into the pockets of her dressing gown. and she pulled out 3 marbles, a stone with a hole in it, the black key, and an empty snow globe. She took the snow globe and watched the glittery snow swirl through the water to fill the empty world. She put it down and watched the snow fall, covering the place where the little couple had once stood. Coraline took a piece of string from her toy box, and she strung the black key on the string. Then she knotted the string and hung it around her neck. "There," she said. She put on some clothes and hid the key under her t-shirt. It was cold against her skin, and then the stone went into her pocket. Coraline walked down the hallway to her father's study. He had his back to her, but she knew just on seeing him that his eyes, when he turned around, would be his father's kind gray eyes, and she crept over and kissed him on the back of his balding head. I'm not going to do the voices. I don't have it in me today, guys. I'll just do little attempts. "Hello, Coraline," he said. Then he looked around and smiled at her. "What was that for?" "Nothing," said Coraline. "I just miss you sometimes. That's all." "Oh, good," he said. He put the computer to sleep, stood up, and then, for no reason at all, he picked Coraline up, which he had not done for so long, not since he had started pointing out to her that she was much too old to be carried, and he carried her into the kitchen. Dinner that night was pizza, and even though it was homemade by her father, so the crust was alternately thick and doughy and raw, or too thin and burnt, and even though he had put slices of green pepper on it, along with the little meatballs and all of the things, pineapple chunks, Coraline ate the entire slice she had been given. Well, she ate everything except for the pineapple chunks. As soon enough it was bedtime. Coraline kept the key around her neck, and she put the gray marbles beneath her pillow, and in bed that night, Coraline dreamed a dream. She was at a picnic under an old oak tree in a green meadow. The sun was high in the sky, and while there was a distant, fluffy, white clouds on the horizon, the sky above her was a deep, untroubled blue. There was a white linen cloth laid on the grass, with bowls piled high with food. She could see salads and sandwiches, nuts and fruit, jugs of lemonade, and water and thick chocolate milk. Coraline sat on one side of the tablecloth, while 3 other children took each side. They were dressed in the oddest clothes. The smallest of them, sitting on Coraline's left, was a boy with red velvet knee breeches and a frilly white shirt. His face was dirty, and he was piling his plate high with boiled new potatoes and what looked like cold, whole, cooked trout. "This is the finest of picnics, lady," he said to her. "Yes," said Coraline. "I think it is. I wonder who organized it." "Why, I rather think you did, miss," said a tall girl sitting opposite of Coraline. She wore a brown, rather shapeless dress and a brown bonnet over her head, which she tied beneath her chin. "And we are more grateful for it, and for all than ever words can say." She was eating slices of bread and jam, deftly cutting the bread with a large golden brown loaf from a large golden brown loaf with a huge knife, and then spooning on the purple jam with a wooden spoon, and she had jam all around her mouth. Hi Vix, hi Trax, welcome to my stream. We're just reading Coraline. this line's funny. "Ay, this is the finest food I have eaten in centuries." What'd she say, "ay"? Said the girl on Coraline's right. She was a very pale child, dressed in what seemed to be spider's webs, with a circle of glittering silver set in her blonde hair. Coraline could have sworn that the girl had 2 wings. like dusty silver butterfly wings, not bird wings, coming out of her back. The girl's plate was piled high with pretty flowers. She smiled at Coraline, as if it had been a very long time since she had smiled, and she had almost, but not quite, forgotten how. Coraline found herself liking this girl immensely. Coraline's based. I know, she was like, "Ay." This feels like ASMR. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I have to cough though, so 1 second. Okay, we're back. Cough ASMR. No, I think my mic would pick it up way too loudly and it would be like jarring. Not ASMR, like my mom reading me a bedtime story. Well, that's pretty sweet too. And then, in the way of dreams, the picnic was done and they were playing in the meadow, running and shouting and tossing a glittering ball from one to another. Coraline knew it wasn't a dream then, because none of them ever got tired or winded or out of breath. Or winded or out of breath. She wasn't even sweating. They just laughed and ran in a game that was partly tag, partly piggy in the middle, and partly just a magnificent romp. 3 of them ran along the grounds, while the pale girl fluttered a little over their heads, swooping down on butterfly wings to grab the ball and swing up again into the sky before she tossed the ball to one of the other children. And then, without a word about it being spoken, the game was done, and the 4 of them went back to the picnic cloth, where the lunch dishes had been cleared away, and there were 4 bowls waiting for them, 3 of ice cream, weird timing for autumn, 1 of honeysuckle flowers piled high. Wait, what? Did I say a magnificent rump? No, romp, like romping around. Not a magnificent, you know what? I have a magnificent rump, thank you very much. 3 of them ran along the ground. Oh wait, no, I read that already. I scrolled way too high. 1 sec. Okay, here we go. They ate with relish. "Thank you for coming to my party," said Coraline, "if it is mine." "The pleasure is ours, Coraline Jones," said the winged girl, nibbling another honeysuckle blossom. "If there was but something we could do for you, to thank you and to reward you." Oh my god, he's back. "Ay," said the boy with the red velvet breeches and the dirty face. He put out his hand and held Coraline's hand with his own. It was warm now. "It was a very fine thing you did for us, miss," said the tall girl. She now had a smear of chocolate ice cream all around her lips. "I'm just pleased it's all over," said Coraline. Was it her imagination, or did the shadows cross the faces of the other children at the picnic? The winged girl, the circlet in her hair glittering like a star, rested her fingers for a moment on the back of Coraline's hand. "It is over and done for us," she said. "This is our staging post. From here, we 3 will set out on the uncharted lands, and what comes after no one alive can say." She stopped talking. "There's a but, isn't there?" said Coraline. "I can feel it like a rain cloud." The boy on her left tried to smile bravely, but his lower lip began to tremble, and he bit it with his upper teeth and said nothing. The girl in the brown bonnet shifted slightly uncomfortably and said, "Yes, miss." "But I got you 3 back," said Coraline. "I got Mom and Dad back. I shut the door and I locked it. What more was I meant to do?" The boy squeezed Coraline's hand with his. She found herself remembering when it had been she trying to reassure him, when he was a little bit more cold than a memory in the darkness. Well, you can't give me a clue? Asked Coraline. Isn't there something you can tell me? The beldam swore by her good right hand, said the tall girl, but she lied. My governess, said the boy, used to say that nobody is ever given more to shoulder than he or she can bear. He shrugged as he said this, as if he had not made yet his own mind up whether or not it was true. We wish you luck, said the winged girl. Good fortune and wisdom and courage, although you have already shown that you have all three of these blessings and in abundance. She hates you, blurted out the boy. She hasn't lost anything for so long. Be wise, be brave, and be tricky. But it's not fair, said Coraline in her dream, angrily. It's just not fair. It should be over. The boy with a dirty face stood up and hugged Coraline tightly. Take comfort in this, he whispered. I don't know how to say this word without it sounding like I'm saying fart. Thart? The art alive thou livest? The art alive thou livest? I know if I say it, it's gonna sound like fart. One second, guys. Okay. And in her dream, Coraline saw that the sun had set and the stars were twinkling in the darkening sky. Coraline stood in the meadow and she watched as the three children, two of them walking and one flying, went away from her across the grass, silver in the light of the huge moon. The three of them came back to a small wooden bridge over a stream. They stopped there and turned and waved, and Coraline waved back. And what came after was darkness. Coraline woke up in the early hours of morning, convinced she had heard something moving, but unsure what it was. Something made a rustling noise outside of her bedroom door. She wondered if it was a rat. The door rattled. Coraline clambered out of bed. Go away, said Coraline sharply. Go away or you'll be sorry. Thou. No, it's spelled like differently. It's like it's T-H-A-R-T. It's thart. T-H-A-R-T. Like the and art. It's really weird. There was a pause, and then whatever it was scuttled away down the hall. There was something odd and irregular about its footsteps, if they were footsteps. That's all right, don't be sorry. Coraline found herself wondering if it was perhaps a rat with an extra leg. It isn't over, is it? She said to herself. And then she opened the bedroom door. The gray pre-dawn light showed her the world of the corridor, completely deserted. Hi, Satoru Gojo. She went toward the front door, sparing a hasty glance back at the wardrobe door mirror hanging on the wall at the other end of the hallway, seeing nothing but her own pale face staring back at her, looking sleepy and serious. Gentle, reassuring snores came from her parents' room, but the door was closed, and all of the corridors were closed. Whatever the scuttling thing was, it had to be here somewhere. my gosh, guys, I just coughed so unexpectedly. Sorry. I hope I made it in time. I just coughed. Coraline opened the front door and looked at the gray sky. She wondered how long it would be until the sun came up. Wondered whether her dream had been a true thing, while knowing in her heart that it had been. Something she had to be part of. The shadows under the hall couch detached itself from beneath the couch and made a mad, scrabbling rush on its long white legs, heading for the front door. You have water? Yeah, you know what? I should probably check my lemonade. 1 sec. Okay, we back. Coraline's mouth dropped open in horror as she stepped out of the way as the thing clicked and scuttled past her and out of the house, running crab-like on its too many tapping, clicking, scurrying feet. She knew what it was. She knew what it was after. She had seen it so many times in the last few days, reaching and clutching and snatching and popping black beetles obediently into the other mother's mouth. 5-footed, crimson-nailed, the color of bone. It was the other mother's right hand. It wanted the black key. There's a picture of it, guys, and it's creepy. It looks like it's rotted. In the book, it looks like sewing needles, but in this photo, it's all rotted with big, long, disgusting nails. It's pretty gross. All right, the next chapter, chapter 13. Coraline's parents never seemed to remember anything about their time in the snow globe. I have to burp, guys. Sorry, I burped. Okay. At least they never said anything about it, and Coraline never mentioned it to them. Sometimes she wondered whether they had ever noticed that they had lost 2 days in the real world, and came to the eventual conclusion that they had not. Then again, there are some people who keep track of every day and every hour, and there are people who don't. And Coraline's parents were solidly in the second camp. Coraline had placed the marbles beneath her pillow before she went to sleep the first night home. In her own room once more, she kept back to bed after she saw the other mother's hand. Although there was not much time left for sleeping, she rested her head back on that pillow. Something scrunched gently as she did. She sat up and lifted the pillow. The fragments of the glass marbles that she saw looked like the remains of eggshells. One finds beneath trees in springtime, like empty, broken robin's eggs, or even more delicate, wren's eggs, perhaps. Whatever had been inside the glass spheres had gone. Coraline thought of the 3 children waving goodbye to her in the moonlight, waving before they crossed that silver stream. She gathered up the eggshell-thin fragments with care and placed them in a small blue box which had once held a bracelet that her grandmother had given her when she was a little girl. The bracelet was long lost, but the box remained. Miss Spink and Miss Forcible came back from visiting Miss Spink's niece, and Coraline went down to their flat for tea. It was a Monday. On Wednesday, Coraline would go back to school. A whole new year would begin. Miss Forcible insisted on reading Coraline's tea leaves. Well, looks like everything's mostly shipshape in Bristol fashion, lovey, said Miss Forcible. Sorry? Said Coraline. Everything is coming up roses, said Miss Forcible. Well, almost everything. I'm not sure what that is. She pointed to a clump of tea leaves sticking to the side of the cup. Miss Spink tutted and reached for the cup. Honestly, Miriam, give it over here. Let me see. She blinked through her thick spectacles. Oh dear, no, I have no idea what that signifies. It almost looks like a hand. Coraline looked. The clump of leaves did look a little like a hand, reaching for something. Hamish, the Scotty dog, was hiding under Miss Forcible's chair, and he wouldn't come out. I think he was in some sort of fight, said Miss Spink. He has a deep gash in his side. Poor dear. We will have to take him to the vet later this afternoon. I wish I knew what could have done it. Something, Coraline knew, would have to be done. The final week of holidays, the weather was magnificent, as if the summer itself were trying to make up for the miserable weather they've been having by giving them some bright and glorious days before it ended. The crazy old man upstairs called down to Coraline when he saw her coming out of Miss Spink and Miss Forcible's flat. Hey, hi, you, Caroline, he shouted over the railing. It's Coraline, she said, and how are the mice? Something has frightened them, said the old man, scratching his mustache. I think maybe there is a weasel in the house. Something is about. I heard it in the night in my country. We would have to put down a trap for it. Maybe put down a little meat or hamburger, and when the creature comes to feast, then bam! It will be caught and never us more. The mice are so scared they will not even pick up their little musical instruments. You eat the burger first. I don't think it wants meat, said Coraline. And she put her hand up and touched the black key that hung around her neck. And then she went inside. She bathed herself and kept the key around her neck the whole time she was in the bath. She never took it off anymore. Something scratched at her bedroom window after she went to bed. Coraline was almost asleep, but she slipped out of her bed and pulled open the curtains. A white hand with crimson fingernails leapt from the window ledge onto a drain pipe and was immediately out of sight. There were deep gouges in the glass on the other side of the window. Coraline slept uneasily that night, waking from time to time to plot and plan and ponder, then falling back into sleep, never quite certain where her pondering ended and the dream began. One ear always open for the sound of something scratching at her windowpane or at her bedroom door. In the morning, Coraline said to her mother, I'm going to have a picnic with my dolls today. Can I borrow a sheet? An old one that you don't need any longer, as a tablecloth? I don't think we have any of those, said her mother, and she opened the kitchen drawer and held the napkins in the tablecloths, and she prodded about in it. Hold on, will this do? It was a folded up disposable paper tablecloth covered in red flowers, left over from some picnic they had been on several years ago. Oops, I scrolled too far again. That's perfect, said Coraline. I didn't think you'd play with your dolls anymore, said Miss Jones. I don't, admitted Coraline. They're protective coloration. Well, be back in time for lunch, said her other mother, and have a good time. Coraline filled a cardboard box with dolls and with several plastic dolls' teacups. She filled a jug with water, and then she went outside. She walked down the road just as if she were going to the shops. But she reached the supermarket. She cut across a fence into some wasteland and along an old drive. Oh, I gotta plug my computer in. Ah, where's the hole? There we go. I almost lost you guys. Hi, Renji. Welcome to my stream. We're just doing some reading Coraline. Before she reached the supermarket, she cut across a fence into some wasteland and along an old drive, then crawled under a hedge. She had to go under the hedge in 2 journeys in order to not spill the water from the jug. Oh, guys, I have a cough right now. I keep on having to mute so I don't deafen you. It was a long, roundabout, looping journey, but at the end of it, Coraline was satisfied that she had not been followed. She came out behind the dilapidated old tennis court. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that word. She crossed over it to the meadow where the grass was very swayed. She found the planks on the edge of the meadow. They were astonishingly heavy, almost too heavy for a girl to lift, even using all her strength. But she managed. She didn't have any choice. And she pulled the planks out of the way, one by one, grunting and sweating with the effort, revealing a deep, round, brick-lined hole in the ground. It smelled of damp in the dark, and the bricks were greenish and slippery. Welcome, Joshy Boo. She spread the tablecloth and laid it carefully over top of the well. She put a plastic doll's cup every foot or so at the edge of the well, and she weighed each cup down with water from the jug. She put a doll in the grass beside each cup, making it look as much like a doll's tea party as she could, and she retraced her steps back under the hedge, along the dusty yellow drive, around the back of the shops, back to her house. She reached up and took the key from around her neck. She dangled it from the string as if the key were just something she liked to play with. And then she knocked on the door of Miss Spink and Miss Forcible's flat. Miss Spink opened the door. "Hello, dear," she said. "I don't want to come in," said Coraline. "I just want to find out how Hamish was doing." Miss Spink sighed. "The vet says that Hamish is a brave little soldier. Luckily, the cut doesn't seem to be infected. We cannot imagine what could have done it. The vet thinks some sort of animal, but he has no idea what. Mr. Bobo says he thinks it might have been a weasel." "Mr. Bobo?" "The man in the top flat, Mr. Bobo. Fine old circus family, I believe, Romanian or Slovenian or Livonian, or one of those countries. Bless me, I can never remember them anymore." It never occurred to Coraline that the crazy old man upstairs actually had a name. She realized if she'd known his name was Mr. Bobo, she would have said it every chance she got. How often do you get to say a name like Mr. Bobo aloud? That is pretty cool, Mr. Bobo. I didn't know that was his name. I'm just gonna grab another drink of my lemonade. One moment. Shoot, I forgot to unmute on my mic. Hopefully I don't burp. Oh, said Coraline to Miss Spink. Mr. Bobo? Right. Well, she said a little louder, I'm gonna go play with my dolls now, over by the old tennis court, around the back. No judgment here. It'll probably sound nasty all up close, though. What an extraordinary child, said Miss Spink to herself as she closed the door. Coraline ambled across the meadow toward the old tennis court, dangling and swinging the black key on its piece of string as she walked. Several times she thought she saw something the color of bone in the undergrowth. It was keeping pace with her, about 30 feet away. She tried to whistle. One sec. Change the playlist. She tried to whistle, but nothing happened. So she sang out loud instead, a song her father had made up for her when she was just a little baby, and which had always made her laugh. It went, that's a long song. I don't know the tune of this song. I'm gonna wing it. Maybe it's gonna be like a bop song. Oh my twitchy witchy girl, I think you are so nice. Oh wait, I know this song, but I don't remember the tune. I give you bowls of porridge, and I give you bowls of rice. Oh no, bowls of ice cream. I give you lots of kisses, and I give you lots of hugs, but I never give you sandwiches with bugs in. I just don't know the tune, but I remember hearing that before. I was gonna make it like a bop. I mean, I still could. I am gonna make it a bop. Oh, my twitchy witchy girl, I think you are so nice. I give you bowls of porridge, and I give you bowls of ice cream. I give you lots of kisses, and I give you lots of hugs, and I never give you sandwiches with bugs in. I hope you liked it. That was what she sang as she sauntered through the woods, and her voice hardly trembled at all. Certified banger. The doll's tea party was where she had left it. She was relieved that it was not a windy day, for everything was still in its place. I'm gonna call. Actually, I kind of like neighed like a horse. She breathed a sigh of relief. Now was the hardest part. Hello, dolls, she said brightly. It's tea time. She walked close to the paper tablecloth. I brought the lucky key, she told the dolls, to make sure we have a good picnic. And then, as carefully as she could, she leaned over and gently placed the key on the tablecloth. She was still holding onto the string. She held her breath, hoping that the cups of water at the edges of the well would weigh the cloth down, letting it take the weight of the key without collapsing into the well. They sat in the middle of the paper picnic cloth. Coraline let go of the string and took a step back, and now it was all up to the hand. She turned to her dolls. Who would like a piece of cherry cake? She asked. Jemima? Pinky? Primrose? And she served each doll a slice of invisible cake on an invisible plate, chattering happily as she did so. From the corner of her eye, she saw something bone white scamper from the tree trunk to another, and closer and closer. She forced herself not to look at it. Jemima, said Coraline, what a bad girl you are. sorry. dropped your cake. Now I'll have to go over and get you a whole new slice." And she walked around the tea party until she was on the other side of it to the hand. She pretended to clean up the spilled cake and to get Jemima another piece. And then, in a skittering, chittering rush, it came. The hand, running high on its fingertips, scrabbled through the tall grass up to a tree stump. It stood there for a moment, like a crab tasting the air, and then it made one triumphant, nail-clacking leap onto the center of the paper tablecloth. Excuse me. Time slowed for Coraline. The white fingers closed around the black key. And then, the weight and the momentum of the hand sent the plastic doll's cups flying, and the paper tablecloth, the key, and the other mother's right hand went tumbling down into the darkness of the well. Coraline counted slowly under her breath. She got up to 40 before she heard a muffled splash coming from a long way below. Someone once told her that if you looked up at the sky from the bottom of a mine shaft, even on the brightest day, you see a night sky and stars. Coraline wondered if the hand could see stars from where it was. She hauled the heavy planks back onto the well, covering it as carefully as she could. She didn't want anything to fall in. She didn't want anything to ever get out. Then she put her dolls and the cups back in the cardboard box, and she had carried them out in. Something had caught her eye while she was doing this, and she straightened up in the time to see the black cat stalking toward her, its tail held high and curling at the tip like a question mark. It was the first time she had seen the cat in several days, since they had returned together from the other mother's place. The cat walked over to her and jumped up onto the planks that covered the well. Then slowly it winked one eye at her. It sprang down onto the long grass in front of her and rolled over onto its back, wiggling about ecstatically. Coraline scratched and tickled the soft fur on its belly, and the cat purred contentedly. Should I do a purring stream? Wow, how many times? That's weird. I thought I reset my playlist because I started it off at... That was me. That was me. I can't get a baby to do that on command. What the heck? That was me. I was being a little kitty. Yes, that was me. It's me. I'm a kitty. Oh, my leg. But yeah. When it had had enough, it rolled over onto its front once more and walked back towards the tennis court, like a tiny patch of midnight in the midday sun. Coraline went back to the house. Mr. Bobo was waiting for her in the driveway. He clapped her on the shoulder. How do you clap a shoulder? Anyways. The mice tell me that all is good, he said. They say that you are our savior, Caroline. It's Coraline, Mr. Bobo, said Coraline. Not Caroline. Coraline. Coraline? Said Mr. Bobo, repeating her name to himself with wonder and respect. Very good, Coraline. The mice say that I must tell you that as soon as they are ready to perform in public, you will come up and watch them as the first audience of all. They will play Tumpty Umpty and Toodle Oodle, and they will dance and do 1,000 tricks. That is what is, they say. I would like that very much, said Coraline. When they're ready. She knocked on Miss Spink and Miss Forcible's door. Miss Spink let her in, and Coraline went into the parlor. She put her box of dolls down on the floor, and then she put her hand into the pocket and pulled out the stone with the hole in it. Here you go, she said. I don't need this anymore. I'm very grateful. I think it may have saved my life and some other people's death. She gave them both tight hugs, although her arms barely stretched around Miss Spink, and Miss Forcible smelled like a raw garlic she had been cutting. Then Coraline picked up her box of dolls and went out. What an extraordinary child, said Miss Spink. No one had hugged her like that since she had retired from the theater. That night, Coraline lay in bed, all bathed, teeth cleaned, with her eyes open, staring at the ceiling. It was warm enough now that the hand was gone. She had opened her bedroom window wide. She had insisted to her father that the curtains not be entirely closed. And her new school clothes were laid out carefully on her chair for her to put on when she awoke. Normally, on the night before the first day of term, Coraline was apprehensive and nervous, but she realized there was nothing left about school that could scare her anymore. She fancied she could hear sweet music on the night air, the kind of music that can only be played on the tiniest silver trombones and trumpets and bassoons, on piccolos and tubas so delicate and small that their keys could only be pressed by tiny pink fingers of white mice. Coraline imagined that she was back again in her dream with the two girls and the boy under the oak tree in the meadow, and she smiled. Hi, Nate. Welcome. We're just reading Coraline. As the first stars came out, Coraline finally allowed herself to drift into sleep, while the gentle upstairs music of the mouse circus spilled out onto the warm evening air, telling the world that the summer was almost done. Aw, it shows a photo of all the mice together playing instruments. Guys, that was the last line of the book. She goes to sleep. I'll read this. What is this part? It says introduction. What is this introduction? It says this. This is the story of Coraline, I wrote, who was small for her age and found herself in darkest danger. Before it was all over, Coraline had seen what lay behind mirrors and had a close call with a bad hand, and had came face to face with her other mother. She had rescued her true parents from a fate worse than death and triumphed against overwhelming odds. This is the story of Coraline, who lost her parents and found them again, and more or less escaped, more or less unscathed. I like that. Yeah, it's already over, guys. And when I scroll way down, it goes blank page, and the last photo is the other mother. She has her skin, she has a hunchback, she has super long nails, and she has her button eyes, and her arms are all bent weird, and she's looking in the mirror with a smile. But you can tell it's not a good smile. Very, very morbid. Still would. Yeah, this version of Coraline's other mother is a little different from the movie. It's a little bit more creepier. Like, she kind of looks like a zombie or a corpse. I also noticed they forgot YB. Oh, well, they didn't forget. YB was created for the movie, I'm guessing. Do you guys remember YB? Or should I say, his name was Yborn. And he had the crooked neck. Nano, I'm gonna try to sleep. I don't have a poem today. That's alright. Take care, Autumn. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed my storytelling, or my story reading. Thank you for what you do. Like, aw, thank you, Autumn. I appreciate it. I'll see you around tonight. I hope you have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, YB. He had like the raincoat that kind of looks like a fireman jacket. He rode the bike. He had like a light helmet. Yeah, he was put in the movie. Also in the movie, there was no butterfly wing girl. There was no picnic that I remember. I think it went a little bit differently in the movie. Oh, you guys are brats. But yeah, the story it seemed a lot more darker, and I think they made it more like family friendly for the movie. And I absolutely love the movie. I love the art style of it. I like it's called, isn't that called claymation and stop motion? I think it's both. I think I looked it up once. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Coraline, and I'm pretty sure the person who made Coraline also did James and the Giant Peach, which is another movie that I absolutely loved growing up. But when I was younger, I was so scared of that movie. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it. James and the Giant Peach. My nose whistle. I feel like I just almost had a really loud nose whistle. Nose whistle ASMR. So did you like my purring? Am I getting sick? It's my bedtime sickness. I get sick every single night and every single morning. And then I'm good for like the day, and then it comes back. That's why some nights I like cough more than others. It's kind of like a... It's like a 50-50 for me. It was like 10 out of 10. Not even Baby or Mona could do it for like that. Well, then maybe it's not even accurate then. If it's not even comparable to the real stuff. Although, Baby is not a good example. Baby's not... Oh, he's a horrible example. The noises coming from that kitty... Oh my goodness. He's a little demon boy. So did you guys enjoy the storytelling? That took me like a whole month or so to get through the book. And it's only like 100 pages long. We're gonna have to find a new story for us to read. Or maybe next Sunday I can do, you know, a whole stream dedicated to ASMR. How does this sound? Let me practice right now. Is that loud? It's probably too loud, isn't it? What's this sound like? It's my gum. You thought it would take longer, to be honest? Yeah, especially since I was only dedicating like an hour a week to it. But yeah, I think I'll do maybe an ASMR stream for the first time next month. Not next month, next week. I've never, ever done ASMR before, though. Like, I know, like, I'm a huge fan of ASMR. Like, I've been watching ASMR every single day for, like, over half of my life now, literally. So, like, I love ASMR. I just never done it before. So, I hope I don't flop or have a bunch of scuff. Sounds pretty good. I need to find tune settings. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be like an easy fix. Oop, as I throw my microphone. What does it sound like if I mute the music? What does this sound like? I'll move it over. What's this? This is echo. That's too echoey. What's this button? Hello? What does that sound like? Hello? I'm just joking. Oh, and you're back. Let me do some ASMR triggers. Let me, let's see what's this. Okay. What's this sound like? Is it too loud? I was listening on Twitch, but Restream sounds different from AniLive when you're testing stuff. I'm wondering how the difference sounds. What am I hearing? Yeah, what is that? Oh shit, I do have a fan on. Let me go turn that off. I forgot. I turned the fan off for Mona earlier. Now it's gone. I was like, what is that noise? Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, ASMR. Oh, yeah. I heard it too, and I was like, I turned the microphone up way high, I think. Let me fix that. Mic right here. Well, the mic's like on really low. Like, I'll crank it, and you guys are gonna be like, what the hell? I'll put it up to the highest. Look, it's so loud now. Or is this good? I don't even know. But I feel like if I like even like breathe too loud, it's gonna be like. I have one trigger right now, apparently. Let me get the keys out. This is really sensitive. Mics are way sensitive when you get a PC. Yeah. You're right, and I'm definitely going to invest in a better mic. What else can I do? The ramen. Oh, that's just so freaking loud. Turn that down. Noodles, noodles, noodles. Noodles, noodles, noodles. I want to eat a noodle. Noodle caboodle. I like the ASMR, that's weird. Or they just make it random so you never know what's coming in next. Have you guys seen that before? There's a few few people who do it where they make it so like you don't even know what's happening next. That it's like it just throws you through a loop each time while relaxing you. It's pretty funny. If you're going to look for mics, make sure. I have a USB mic. It's the Zeal sound, but I don't know if it's just poopy on my phone or just poopy on my laptop. When I get my PC, I'll test it out. But if it's not good, I'll just get one a new mic on Amazon because they have like 1-day shipping. So like I have makeup. Makeup makes nice noises. Sorry for the cough. Or I could do guess the trigger. What's this, guys? Wrong. It's my butt zipper. Yeah, I'm doing ASMR. Get with it. We've only been talking about it for the last 10 minutes. How I'm doing my practice ASMR. Sticky fingers. Yeah, I got big cheeks. I can fit a whole ostrich egg in there. I'm holding an ostrich egg right now that came from my ass. My ass, my ass, my ass. My ass, my ass, my ass. Can you guys guess? Oops, sorry guys. It's lip gloss. It's makeup. I'm penetrating. I don't get the ASMR tingles, so best of luck. Oh, you're leaving? I was just doing a test. I was done anyways. I was done anyways. But thank you. You did send me one? I'll check. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Elwin. Sorry if I scared you off with my ASMR. I'm just doing my test. But yeah, there's a lot of people who don't feel the ASMR. Sometimes I feel sad for them, but it's not, I don't know, maybe they wouldn't like it anyways. Don't worry, it's something to definitely test. Yeah, I know it's a huge hit. I was on Twitch the other night, and I just typed in ASMR, and it was a VTuber doing like ASMR, but it was like, I don't like the sounds of ear licking that much. Like, sometimes it's a triggering noise for me if it's too aggressive. But she had like 800 views, and I was like, that's crazy. Yeah, like, I'm not really into like that gross noise. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say it's gross, because some people really like it, but that gross, you know, the spitty noise is not my thing. It kind of triggers me. Like when I hear someone eating food too loudly or chewing their gum too loudly, I don't know what that's called, but like some people like get really irritated by that noise, and I do too. Yeah, ear licking is popular, and I feel like a lot of ASMR nowadays, especially like the ear licking and lollipop sucking. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and pickle eating. They're picking these things for a reason, and then at that point you realize it's not even about ASMR anymore. Now it's more about like fetish. Yes, it's fetish content, which is fine because it's mixed with ASMR, but it's not true ASMR. It's a mix of fetish and ASMR. And my favorite ASMR is just genuine ASMR. Yeah, the new meta. But yes, guys, on that note, I think I'm gonna start wrapping things up. I said it on purpose this time. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of I said I'm gonna wrap it up now. I hope you guys enjoyed the last few chapters of Coraline, and you guys enjoyed the book in general. It was definitely, I thought it was a good read. I really enjoyed it. I kind of wish they would make the movie, like, or remake the movie, like a second Coraline. Not like Coraline Toon, but like a remake more like the book. That'd be cool, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to whisper right now because I have my microphone cranked. But yes, thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much, Beebs, for the restream. And thank you for everybody in Twitch who stopped by tonight and joined in on the story reading. I will be posting my schedule either tonight or tomorrow morning because I still have to finish working it out. And maybe there will be a ASMR stream next week written on there. We'll see how I feel about it, but yes, thank you everybody for coming by my stream, and thank you so much for the continuous love and support. I really do appreciate it, and you guys are awesome and wonderful, and I am proud to have each and every single one of you as my darklings. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm not gonna suck the mic this time and deafen you guys. Bye, everyone. everybody. Bye.